Alright. We are back with, If My Art Had Wings. Was that, wait, what did it just say?
Lecturing duck or hat.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, we're back. I remembered seeing that before.
It does have audio. I couldn't hear it.
Yeah. However, it's somehow a lot different to the image she had during the day. In the daytime, she seemed more dainty and delicate. However, her appearance was the same. It's not often that you see such a pretty girl.
There we go.
Looks like your tire is in good condition. She finally realized that there was a guy standing there.
Oh, hello? Hey, are you listening?
Yeah. What was it?
I was saying there's a disabled girl, so take good care of her.
Wow. Sure, I got it. Okay, talk to you soon, Mom. I replied as I ended the call.
Why are you...
She got as far as saying that, but then realized that she has a small cloth in her hand, and tried to hide it by stuffing it under her backside. Oh, her panties.
Why are you here? Oh, he's the new dorm mother.
Kotori-chan?
Yeah, Kotori-chan.
Kanako, who was supposed to be having a bath, poked her head out. Nice try taking a drink. You're good, you could have.
Really? What do you mean? I hadn't heard about that. Even if I tried to tell you, Kotori-chan.
Kotori-chan.
You hardly ever come out of your room. How long do we do these again?
15 minutes?
Okay. You mean the new dorm mother is a boy? I think it's you.
Hey, look. Hey, look. I was drinking. Is what it felt like, she was saying, as she relentlessly pointed at me.
We already had this conversation a long time ago.
The girl known as Kotori glared at Kanako like she was interfering. I am the new dorm mother. Oi, manase.
I am Kotori...
Habane,
sure.
I guess. Yeah. Kotori seemed to meet my introduction with reluctance.
Quack. This is Hat, but you already know that. Quack.
That's good, babe. Hat turned to face me and flapped his wings. He's a clever duck.
Are you really the new dorm mother?
Yes, that's right. So you are against it? If she says she doesn't like the fact the dorm mother of a girl's dormitory is a guy, or the fact that we're the same age, there's nothing I can do about it. Kotori closes her eyes and quietly takes a deep breath as if trying to focus her mind. Kotori?
Forget about what happened during the day.
During the day? Which part? The part where we fucked? Just kidding.
As much as possible, that's right, if I have to say.
She stopped talking and stared at Kanako, who was standing behind, listening. Kanako looked as if she was saying, okay, as she disappeared down the hallway. What the fuck?
I made a careless mistake that I started crying.
Oh. I didn't even have to... That incident was quite startling, and I remembered it well. I remember it well. To see a girl's tears from so close like that is something I don't experience very often.
Why are you zooming in on the face?
I don't know what she thinks about it, but those tears were very beautiful. Just drink them. Tasty.
Have you forgotten it?
Huh? No, not yet.
Forget about it right now. Do it.
Don't be silly. I'll never forget that. When you say like that, it just makes it even more strongly engraved in my memory. What? That's what it says.
Sniff. Look, you're new here, so you don't know. Even like this,
Kotori straightened her back, composed her expression, and smiled. And swish! With a natural gesture, she lifted her hair up.
Don't you feel my cool
Allule?
allure?
No, that's not allure. What's allule? I don't know. Oh.
Allure. Did I say it right?
No, yeah. No, okay. So she said allule, but she meant allure. Because read the, allure.
Okay. I just said it a bit wrong, that's all.
Oh, I've heard that word before.
I'll say it again. Let me do it again.
She said that and then straightened her back and made a composed smile again. Okay, that's enough. I get it, alright.
Grrr. Jeez, you're such a jerk, nitpicker, lowlife.
She's gone. Victoria used just about every insult there is, then turned her wheelchair around. I don't think that those were all the insults she could have used.
It'd be a lot more.
Yeah.
Are you know?
I read it.
Oh.
Then she hurriedly raced back down the hallway and back into her room.
Quack.
Along the way, Hat, who had been thrown off, chased after her and entered the room through a small door, maybe a special door for ducks, built into the bottom of the main door. No, they actually bought that at the special duck store. I looked on in disbelief. I don't need to say this, but the dainty and delicate image that she had in the daytime had completely crumbled away. A delicate bud was beginning to sprout, and we shared a fleeting love. What the But is he, like, imagining all of this? I don't know. Cool allule, right? When I remember lifting her hair and being so full of confidence, I feel like I could burst out laughing. She's so funny. From the beginning, everything's been so messed up. From tomorrow, it looks like things will start getting interesting. I really felt like that prediction would come true. Extend the little wings which fly in this sky highly. I guess these are like chapters?
I think. I don't know.
Okay. Is that door knocking? My first job as dorm mother.
He's chopping up food.
That is to make breakfast for the boarders. The skateboarders.
Munch, munch. That's some good eating. Oh.
Oi.
Oi.
We just call him Oi.
Are you good at cook?
Are you good at cooking?
You're good at cooking. Can I have some more rice?
Sure, a big bowl, right?
You know it.
I'm pretty confident in my cooking. Until recently, I was living with my father, who was ordered to transfer to the country, and every day I helped with the housework. I was in charge of preparing the meals, and it's not like I hated cooking or anything. That's one of the reasons why I accepted the job as dorm mother. So the others don't need breakfast, huh? Since just now, no one has come into the dining hall. Sometimes there would be someone walking through the hallway in front, but they seem to be sneaking around. Kaneko looked towards the hallway, just as the oldest boarder, Yuka, was peeking in before swiftly dashing off.
Jeez, they're so naive. They still haven't gotten used to boys.
Used to the boys.
Yes.
But Keifu is a co-ed school, right? What are you doing? What are you trying to do? You just missed one.
Ah.
What are you doing? Yeah, that one.
I know. That's why I.
What were you trying to do? I'm so confused.
Stop.
No,
I
what-
thought I missed one.
No.
Even if you go to the same school, you won't see them with their bedheads and faces without makeup.
I see. It seems that a guy being the dorm mother of a girls' dormitory will have its problems after all. There is a reason why I accepted the job as dorm mother at Flying Fish Manor. Not long ago, the owner janitor collapsed. It sounds like she's pretty old, and as well as straining her back, she caught a summer cold which became aggravated. The owner soon began looking for a replacement, but it was hard to find one. Then she sought help from the real estate company where my mother works. Why? What? This is one of the properties that my mom manages, and is an old acquaintance of the owner from decades ago. She nominated me for this job just as I was planning to come back here. On the documents, my mom is the one responsible for this place, but she got me to carry out the practical duties, in other words, the work of the dorm mother. Is she paying him? That's my question.
Yes, dorm mothers are typically paid.
Okay. Then, that became the condition for me coming back to this town. As always, she's very crafty, but I wasn't really against the idea, so I accepted. If I'd known it was a girls' dormitory, of course, I would have refused. I hate girls. This place is old, a little far from the school, but the rent is cheap. Apart from the food and admin expenses, it costs next to nothing. That's why it would be a big problem for me if I couldn't stay here, and if, in the worst case scenario, the boarders won't be able to go to school. So for now, it seems that everyone has accepted a guy as the dorm mother. Thank you for the exposition.
Thanks for the meal. Whew, that was good.
Kanako stacked up the dishes on the counter and licked her lips in satisfaction.
Everyone will get used to you soon. Well then, I'm off now.
You said that weird. She had eaten it all, not even a single grain of rice was left. To have people enjoy my cooking feels pretty good. I feel deeply relieved. I'm happy that things are going well. Ah, geez, I'd better get ready for school. In the entrance of the dormitory, there was Kotori. Ew. Ugh.
Stop burping.
Sorry. She was dressed in her uniform and looked like she was about to go to school. Morning, Kotori.
Morning.
Are you going to school? Shall we go together?
Huh? Why do you want to do that?
What? We kissed. Why? Well...
If you're worried about my legs, then there's no need.
She put it bluntly as she quickly went out the front door. I don't have any friends at school, so I was just asking. It looked like we'd had a strange misunderstanding. Oh, my boy. My boy, oi. Wearing my new uniform, I make my way to school. I'm a dorm mother, but also a student of Keifu Academy, if we didn't know that already. I mean, this is my real occupation. Today is the first day at my new school. I'm not really the shy type, but I guess I am kind of nervous. I would say that the school I was going to before was a sports-focused, all-boys school. Keifu Academy, the school I'll be going to now, is an engineering school and a co-ed, and the school traditions are quite different too. As I walk the streets that lead to school, there are more and more groups of people wearing the same uniform. This is the same area in which I lived 5 years ago. There should be a few people that I know, but most of the people who I'd recognize went on to regular schools. I wonder if the ones who chose to go to Keifu Academy remember me. Even if I only know one person, it would make a big difference. There'll be more weird misunderstandings with Miss Allule, too. How do you know that? Oh yeah, which school do Ageha and the others go to? Whoa, what's happening? Holy shit. They're my childhood friends who I always played with when I was a kid. There's Ageha, Mabu, Hotaru, and Anchan. Out of that group, Ageha and Mabu are the same age as me, but we haven't met in 5 years and haven't really stayed in touch. We just about managed to exchange New Year cards, but that reminds me, in the corner of last year's New Year card, I think there was a small message about which school we were planning to go to. What did it say? A lot of things happened, or maybe I'm just lazy, but I haven't told anyone apart from Anchan that I'm coming back. To be honest, I'm not even sure how I should be if I met them. Like a normal person? What?
Alright, we'll call it there.
We'll call it good.